Hello, Aquarius. Happy June 2019. So this is your tarot reading. On Facebook, you can see the table as I lay out the cards. So if you are on Facebook, hello. And if you are on YouTube, you're seeing me and the cards I'll hold up to the screen so you can get a look at that. So this reading is for Aquarius, birth sign, rising sign, north node, and moon. So those are powerful spots in your chart, especially your birth sign, being born of that sign, which is Aquarius, and then your rising sign. Those two positions are very powerful in your chart. So you can watch two videos and really find some really good insight, and also booking a personal reading. Okay, there's always a message, something to learn, something to know. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have your main message right here, the Ace of Cups. All right, the Ace of Cups message is like that divine power, that divine message, okay? And it is one of healing. Whatever it is that you feel that you need, you are going to receive that. You have to believe that you're going to get that. You have to believe that that is yours, okay, to claim. And when it comes to work, when it comes to travel, when it comes to maybe finding the right partner that adds to your life, when it comes to moving, if you need to be relocated, this card is saying things will work out. When it comes to arguments that you've had with other people, maybe jealousy, envy, feeling like someone has to have that need in them to compete with you, that's all going to work out in your favor, where you don't have to feed that negative energy. Okay, if you're missing someone, that's also there. So I'm looking at the surrounding cards, and whenever this card pops up, it's telling you that everything that you're facing is going to work out for the best for you, and not to miss the lesson in the experience. The Eight of Coins is about your work, okay? So making sure that you're getting prepared for work, love, whatever it is that you want, money, prosperity, whatever it is that you feel that you need right now. Make sure that you are working towards that, okay? You're going towards that, all right? You are focused on what you need, okay? And then just asking yourself, what do you need and why do you need it? Your past was all about being strong enough to deal with what you were going through, finding the wisdom and the strength through it, okay? And that King of Wands or King of Staves is reminding you that you can make things happen, but you have to put more energy behind it. That was your past. If you didn't learn that, that's fine. But the future is about a physical move. And whenever that time comes for you to move, and you're not forcing yourself to, it's just what needs to happen. This will be a good move for you. You also have the Chariot. So definitely don't rush this transition. Whatever that needs to happen, don't rush it. But it will happen when it's supposed to happen. Okay? If there's anyone that's making things difficult for you, the best way is to really pause and think about what to do about it. Okay, how to go about it. But the best thing is not to engage in it, not to worry about it. Knight of Coins. is about really thinking things over. Even though you're moving forward, always give yourself that time, that opportunity to think things over. This is a great time for me to mention to you that you're going to be having 10th and 11th house experiences around the new moon, which is June 3rd. Okay, is a new moon in Gemini, and you're both air signs, so this is a great time for you to connect to anything that has to do with breathing, relaxation for you, 10th house issues of anything that has to do with work and building yourself, anything that's 10th house issues, definitely look into that and see what that is. Also 11th house issues, make sure that you look into that and see what could you work on at that new moon. So look up 10th house in astrology, look up 11th house in astrology, and see what you can do in the new moon in Gemini. Okay, it's a great time to mention that. But giving yourself the pause to really think about what you're doing, why you're doing it, and moving forward, especially if it has to do with your work or relocating. The Ace of Staves is about going after what you want. So this summer is going to really teach you how to go after what you want. When you're reading for June, in June you can really get into what your summer will be like and put that energy into figuring out, what are things you can do that you're passionate about doing, and so on, just to give yourself a little guidance on that. The Ace of Staves, Ace of Wands is about making things happen and really putting in that effort to win and to go after what you want. The Nine of Staves is about you should be building up yourself for that journey that you're going to be going on. Whatever it is that you feel that you're fighting for, that you need to fight for, you really have to build yourself up for that. I feel like I'm missing, yeah, I did skip over. I'll do Libra next, but really finding out where you want to be, where you want to go, and so on, okay? So, Nine of Staves is really about you protecting yourself, protecting your energy. Okay, and you should always do that. Before you go after something, you should always protect yourself. Okay, and that could be spiritually, mentally as well. Okay, so both. Six of Coins is prosperity. So this is good. So whoever you're working with, there has to be a give and take. Sometimes, depends on the role, depends on who it is. But usually there's always some form of give and take. And remember not to ask for too much from someone that you know that they don't have that. Always being fair in your action. And this is about, balancing things out. And that Six of Coins is prosperity, that flow. For instance, if you know you don't need something, donate it, give it away. Someone might, and then that energy comes back to you as well. Or, asking for help when you need it. It's not always, like, oh, I need help, But that Six of Coins, that card that I just showed you, the Six of Coins, it's really that flow, that back and forth flow, okay, that needs to take place. Now, the Ten of Cups is saying that either there's a family function gathering that's going to happen this summer. That should be a good one, okay? There could be work-related event that's a gathering happening this summer that should be good and prosperous. But whatever it is, it's really going to propel you forward to what will make you happy, that makes you feel like you're winning in life, that makes you feel like you're receiving something you want, whether it's work or even spiritual healing. But the main focus of this reading is to make sure that you're healing. Whenever we get that Ace of Cups, it's that healing, and the healing will happen and should happen, and you're preparing yourself for that, okay? There's work to be done in that, and that will translate over to your work as well. Okay, the way that you survive, the way that you take care of yourself. So, excuse me. So, that is the main message. It's what are you going to do to make sure that you heal, so that everything else works together for the best outcome. Okay, so this was the reading for uh, for Aquarius. And just to remember that, look and see if you're relating to 10th or 11th house issues this new moon in Gemini, your sister air sign, and you can really take advantage of planting new seeds, of moving forward, setting new goals. Okay, so I should have done Scorpio's live video, Libra's live video before Scorpio's. So that didn't happen. So I'm going to do Libra's right after this, and then I'll do Pisces for anyone that's just jumping in. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time.